It's Loy Krathong season, and you're watching this week's Inspire What's On show.
What, you want me to do some Loy Krathong dancing?
I do.
Okay, let's go.
A very warm welcome from myself, Dan, and Martin Carlisle. Good day to you all. A slightly different show today because we're at two locations. We start off at the Royal Park Luxury Apartments on Thepressit Road, just a short stroll actually from one of the beaches, and that's where our second location is, where we'll go to Prasmanak Beach because it's Loy Krathong and we'll push our Krathong out. Martin, are you going to light your lantern and do your Loy Krathong this week?
Well, I'm certainly going to do it, but not with you.
No.
It's a romantic thing, Dan. You've got to go down with your lover.
Yeah.
No, behave. People will talk. You need to go down with your lover, and you're supposed to do it in the ocean and push it away. And as far as your Krathong goes, it's as far as your love will go.
I imagine for a lot of guys in this town, the word lover is plural. Lovers. Anyway, let's move on, and maybe we'll see Martin pushing his Krathong later on. Let's see what's coming up in today's show. And we start off with Ash in Bangkok. He's dancing this week, and I hope that's a trend that carries on. We've Nina at the movies, Ooh, and her offer of the week. Mark, hello, James Bond, and have a look at what's on with the sport. What else have we got? Have I covered it all?
Well, we've got Isaac who's in Phuket.
Oh,
we've got Jonathan in Ho Hin.
He recovered, hasn't he, from his teeth being pulled out the
but
week before.
first, before everything else, let's see what's happening in Pattaya this week. There's tons and tons to do, and we've got the reporters. We've got Jason and Kwang. They're the couple of the moment. They're the prom king and queen of Pattaya. Take it away, guys.
Come on.
Hello and welcome to Pattaya. I'm Jason.
I'm Quang.
Now let's have a look at this week's events.
Okay, let's start on Tuesday, November 24th until Sunday, 29th November, Bang San Speed Festival. Get yourself there and do racing. Vroom.
And then on Friday, the 20th of November, we got the Indian Classical Concert at Eel Swamp, Pattaya. It's right near Regent School.
Interesting show. And also Friday, 20 November, Cape Dara Resort, Joint Chambers Eastern Seaboard Networking Events. So get your name card ready, get yourself ready, and go there to meet a lot of handsome men and beautiful lady.
Well, you behave yourself over there, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
And then on Friday, the 20th of November, it's the Hard Rock Cafe Rat Clow Amaritsa charity fundraiser.
Yeah, Rat Cloud is the very popular Thai singer. She did a very good job.
Nice.
On Saturday, 21st and 22nd November, 15th annual Pattaya Longboat Racing at Ma Prachan Lake. Ooh.
I like those. That's always fun.
It's like this, no, it's not like this.
I like going to eat there too. There's lots of good food.
Yeah.
And on the 21st of November, it's a Saturday and Sunday. And the 22nd, we got the Bira Racing. That's going to be fun.
Sunday, 22nd November, PILC Annual Christmas Bazaar at Holiday Inn start from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. So get your money ready and shopping bag ready and go to shopping for Christmas.
You're nice. And then on 25th, it's the Loy Krathong Festival. Don't miss that. Just go right to the beach. It's all there.
Thursday, 26th November, Sportman Pub Thanksgiving Celebration Meal, 3 course, only 625 baht from 12:30 p.m.
Turkey.
Oh, yum.
And Thursday the 26th to Sunday the 29th, it's the Ocean Marina Boat Show. Don't miss that. That's fun. It's the 4th annual.
Yeah, I've been there last year. A lot of boat to see and a lot of shops down there as well. Friday, 28th November until Saturday, 28th, Pattaya International Fireworks Competition. So you can be at the rooftop bar around town or on the beach or on Prasmanak Hill.
Yeah, just go right to the beach. It's awesome there.
Yeah.
And then on Saturday the 28th of November and Sunday the 29th, we got the Motorcycle Mag Road Racing Championships at the Bira Racing Circuit. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Bring some
Further
earplugs.
ahead, still time to get your tickets for the Big Mountain Music Festival on 19th and 20th November in Phetchaburi. They have go camping and watch the music, watch the concert. It's perfect and romantic.
That's so cool because I think it just moved to Phetchaburi, so that's cool. It's the first time there this year.
Oh, okay, so interesting. Okay, that's all from us in Pattaya. So see you next time.
See you!
Yeah, you see, Dan, there's so much happening in Pattaya. And what everybody can't see is Ash in Bangkok is actually in Pattaya just now, and he's annoying us behind the camera. Thanks, Ash. Yeah.
He always does, but we'll get him back later on in the show when we give him some... There we go. Ruined the show already, but let's carry on. Martin,
what?
Before we go and walk inside, and maybe this bike's going to do it, so we'll just let it go through as well. Such is live television. Let's cross over to the more sedate surroundings where you don't get this kind of activity with Jonathan to find out what's going on in Hoi Hin. I'll give up, Martin.
Let's go in, come on.
Hi Dan and Martin, we're down in Koh Tao today in South Hua Hin with beautiful views of the beach behind me. The sun's out, high season is here and there is loads going on this weekend and the week ahead. First up we've got the Ride the Waves at Varnanava Water Park. There's going to be DJs, bodyboarding, surfboarding every Friday, Saturday and Sunday night. 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. The event's sponsored by Rip Curl and Chang. There's going to be loads going on. Really good place to go in the evenings, surf competitions and all kinds of stuff. After you finish partying on Friday and Saturday, head over to Putcherasara Hotel for their Sunday garden barbecue brunch. It's one of my favourite brunches in Hua Hin, probably one of the best in town. There's seafood, Alaskan crab, lobster. They have barbecue, suckling pig, free flow wine, sparkling wine and cocktails, all for 1,599 baht per person. Kicks off at 12 noon till 3 p.m. and that's every Sunday right through the high season. Okay guys, thanks a lot, bye bye.
Very nice up here, Martin, isn't it?
Oh, nice rooftop swimming pool here, Dan. Anyway, Jonathan, thanks very much for everything happening in Hua Hin. Always great to hear from you. And the next time we're down there, I think we should pop in and see him, Dan. Yeah?
Yeah, indeed we will. Now, while we take a seat, we've strolled upstairs to the roof terrace, actually. You'll see the swimming pool. I think the rain's starting, such is our luck at the Royal Park Apartments. Let's cross over to Isaac in Phuket to find out what's happening there for the week ahead.
Hey there everyone, I'm Isaac Stone-Simonelli from the Phuket Gazette, and we've got another fun-packed week for you here on the island. This week is just mad with international tournaments, from petanque to sports fishing to triathlons. That's right, when the sun dawns on Sunday, thousands of pro and amateur triathletes will be gathering on the beach at Bang Tao for the first race of the week-long Tri-Fest, which culminates next Sunday, the 29th of November, with the Monster Challenge Laguna Phuket. If you're around, keep your eyes open for yours truly. I'll be lining up with the big boys for the challenge. Next week, we'll also be celebrating Loi Krathong, and I wanted to take a moment to note that many people think that Chiang Mai is the best place to float their krathong. But let me tell you right now, Chiang Mai ain't got nothing on Phuket. Oh yeah, Chiang Mai's Loi Krathong traffic jam might be big, but we've got multiple traffic jams surrounding the multiple cool locales where, if we could get out of our cars, we'd be floating our krathongs. Anyways, one of the biggest krathong festivals here will be running for 3 whole days in Sri Sultan. The Missing the Old Days of Bang Maran festival takes place from the 23rd to the 25th of November, and we'll dig into the lives and lifestyles of the Bang Maran tin miners back when the lagoon was an open cast mine. The fest will feature local cultural performances and a cornucopia of local foods and retro fashion parade and a vintage car show. Oh yeah, I will be floating some krathongs too. Anyway, that's all the time we have for this week, but you can be sure there's always plenty more happening on Phuket.
Thanks very much, Isaac. See you next week. Now, some might say he makes love like a hedgehog. very carefully.
Yeah, or others might say he actually makes love like he's on a roller coaster ride. Whoa, all we know is he's actually in Bangkok.
G'day, I'm going to tell you what's happening in Bangkok for the coming weekend, but first, another hidden gem. Dr. BJ is located on Soi 71 off Sukhumvit Road. Don't let the name fool ya. This is a proper Bangkok style clinic where you get to pick your nurse from a lineup. Where else in the world can you do that? I'm going to leave it there, so use your imagination on that one. First up, Singer Corporation presents the 808 Music Festival on the 5th of December at Vitek Bang Na. Now the prices for this one start at 2,800 baht. Now the next one up, the superstar Elton John, all his hits tour live in Bangkok at Impact Arena, Muang Thong Thani, Sunday the 29th of November. The All Hits tour contains iconic hits as well as classic album tracks. Now the next one, Royal Con Performance, episode of promos from the 7th to the 6th of December. Thailand Cultural Centre, main hall, students get in for 100 baht, but public tickets go up to about 1,500 baht. The 32nd Thailand International Motor Expo is here from the 3rd until the 13th of December, 100 baht for a ticket. Now righto Martin, give me a fat beat, I like to dance.
Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart.
Okay, alright, enough of that. Next up, Korn live in Bangkok, Palladium Hall, Tuesday the 24th November, 2,900 baht a ticket. Also, the next one up for you, the 13th World Film Festival of Bangkok, the 13th to the 22nd of November at Nation Tower, Bang Na. This one showcasing some of the best in international cinema. The festival will focus on the works of emerging filmmakers from across Asia and in particular those in the Southeast region. Now, head on down, who knows, you could be in a movie and end up famous like me on Pattaya Channel TV. International Dance Festival 2015, 9th of November to 16th of December. Bangkok Art and Cultural Centre, 600 baht to 1,800 baht a ticket. Our next one up, a tribute to King of Jazz concert, Wednesday, December the 2nd, Axra Theatre King Power. Now this is 2,000 baht a ticket. And the last one I've got for you, Water Zonic, Wednesday the 28th of November at 4 p.m, SCG Experience Pradit Manuntam Road, the biggest EDM/water festival of the year, featuring beats from Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike, Danny, W&W, Goldfish and Blank, and lots more. That's it from me. See you next week with a fresh roundup of what's happening in the Big Mango. InspireBangkok.com. You know the drill. Catch you later.
Ash, you're looking good. Some very nice smooth moves. And we've told
mate.
Ash every week he has to give us another performance. We want to see your smooth moves.
Yeah, and from smooth moves to smooth movies, do you see what I've done there, Dan?
Kind of.
Let's go over to Nina at the movies because there's lots of new showings this week. Let's see what's on.
Hi everyone and welcome to this week's movie with me, Nina! First up is a movie called Life. A photographer for Life magazine is assigned to shoot pictures of James Dean. Let's watch. Moving on to a very funny comedy American Ultra. A stoner become a hero saving his girlfriend out of trouble. Anyone who have not watched Spectre, Daniel Craig, James Bond, you know you cannot miss this amazing action movie. Let's watch the trailer. Okay everyone, hope you enjoyed the movie trip with us. Do not forget a good offer from Metro Cinema Pattaya every Wednesday, only 80 baht per person. For this week, bye bye.
It's raining, so thanks, Nina.
Yeah, and from one beautiful Thai to another beautiful Thai, let's go over and see what Ooh's doing with our offer of a week. Ooh, do you have an umbrella? Come on.
It's raining, hallelujah, it's raining men.
Hi guys, welcome to Offer of the Week with Ooh. This week our very special offer from the Sportman Pub, located at Soy 13 between Beach Road and 2nd Road, with pizza and pasta buffet all you can eat just only 249 baht. every Friday from 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. Go on, fill your boots!
Okay, well the sun's actually come out, Martin. We've taken a short walk down to the Dong Tan beach, just along from the Royal Park Apartments. And come Loy Krathong evening, this is going to be really, really crowded as all the lovely couples push their krathongs out and while away their sins and look forward to a new year together. I think that's about right, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you sound awful romantic there, Dan. You know, I think the reality is that go into the sea and have a swim just now, because next week they'll be full of so much shit you won't be able to go.
You're just ruining the picture.
I am so unromantic, you know.
Yeah.
And let me just say, yeah, as I said before, it's traditional to come down to the ocean and let the krathong go, because apparently the further your krathong floats out, the longer your love shall last. So, you know, should I be saying this? A lot of people don't go to swimming pool krathong floating, do you know that? Because they believe that your love's just going to go round in a circle.
Ah.
Yeah.
And if you don't really love her, go somewhere where there's the waves and you can say the writing's on the wall, darling.
Yeah, if you don't really love her, take the gig.
I bet there's a couple of different shifts, isn't there, during the course of the evening. Anyway, let's move on, because this is a wonderful location to talk about some of the offers in Pattaya, and there really are some good ones we're going to go through. And let's start with the Akavik, actually just along from here, off on the beach road by Soi Free in Jomtien. They just recently changed the front area so you can really sit and watch the sunset come down.
A nice cocktail, nice blue bar. It's all open now, so you can actually go in and see the sea while you're sitting there.
Yeah, and Pele was saying to me that his drink sales have gone up 30% since he's changed the bar. Just a little indication as to how nice it is. But one other thing that he's just introduced is the International Lunch Buffet, which runs 7 days a week from 11:30, so slightly earlier than 12 o'clock, through to 4 o'clock. I tried it in the week and it's beautiful. It's 335 baht. And that includes a drink of your choice, so a beer, a glass of wine, soft drink, water as well. There's some lovely hams and pasta and meatballs. The ribs were really good, a big rack of ribs you can put on your plate. So highly endorsed for me. I know you tried it as well.
Yeah, and the fish is excellent. He's got fish in a nice kind of fish sauce. And yeah, we tried it when we were filming the advert actually, Dan. The images you see on screen just now. And to be honest, I thought the quality of the meat and the quality of the fish was second to none. Yeah, good. We know there's cheaper buffets in town, we know that, but can I tell you, the quality the Pelly's got down there is absolute, and he's a chef, so he gets it right.
Of course.
Okay, all right.
Get down to the beach and
get down there. All right then. Okay, listen, I'm going to chat briefly about the iRovers Saturday sessions I've got down there. iRovers is in LK Metro, right at the corner of LK Metro. Great sort of place to sit out in the balcony and watch the world go by down there, you know. Anyway, they've got some specials on just now. They've got the beer buckets. You get the 3 beers for 195, all in the nice size. Great, cheap as chips there. The house spirits are 65 baht. Cocktails at 100 baht. That sounds bloody good value, that, doesn't it? Good. You know, and I don't know why they've got a sausage roll in here. Is it do you want a cocktail and a sausage roll? It sounds like Glasgow breakfast.
Sausage on a roll. Yeah. Slightly random.
Yeah. Anyway, and listen, every Saturday they've actually got live music now. They've got a guy called Scott Lucille, and he plays from 2 to 7. I've no idea what instrument he plays, but he plays down there anyway. And also, don't forget that they've got the 179 Spaghetti Carbonara on there too. That's iRovers, LK Metro.
Yeah. Where would we be without one of Martin's excellent impersonations? Now, if you want to continue your drinking or you're looking for somewhere else to go, probably this is one of the success stories of Soi 7. Soi 7 and 8 really has changed over the years.
Oh, I like this bar you're going to talk about.
I know you do. You spend all your time in there with your camera taking naughty little pictures.
Yeah, do you want any more photos?
Yeah.
No, Martin.
Anyway, it's the Shooter's Bar, which is at the top of Soi 7 off Second Road. It's 2 years old already.
Wow.
And the reason why this is doing so well is he's themed it slightly differently. He's always got promotions on, and yes, there are girls dancing there, but they're themed. It's quite tasteful. You could even go down there with your girlfriend if you want.
I should point out, it's a kind of coyote sports bar rather than your kind of hard-nosed go-go bar, if you like. Not that there's anything wrong with hard-nosed go-go bars.
Yeah. Well, anyway, all next week they're celebrating their 2-year anniversary, and you can go in there for free glasses of champagne, and there are also discounts as well on your bins as well. So go in there, find out what's what, and enjoy yourself. Have a good time in Shooters.
Discount on the ladies, yeah. Okay, right, listen, briefly I'm going to just mention Bruno's restaurant. It's up at Chateaudale Complex, just on the Thepressit Road. He's got a special just now. It's a grilled Australian Angus beef tenderloin. Makes me hungry just talking about it, okay? And that's done in a nice porcini red wine sauce and blue cheese. This is sounding even better, isn't it? Yeah. 980 baht, and I believe Bruno's has actually got a little anniversary coming up very soon. It's been here for a crazy amount of time.
19 years.
19 years, so get down to that one, and that's the special.
Okay, let's stay on food and then jump back to beer. That's where we're at home best, and was Pattaya for you. It's Beer Fest. It's next to the Alcazar on Second Road. They've got their own microbrewery. But the thing I want to point out first of all is, which they're getting rave reviews on, is their honey barbecue pork ribs for 290 baht. So if you're peckish, get down there and maybe enjoy a beer as well, because you can still get 3 litres for the price of 2. If you love your wheat beer like I do, or dark beer, get down there. It's one of the better places to go in town.
Beer. Okay, back to food now. Okay, Trattoria Toscana, our famous Italian restaurant. It's so good we're actually going to have, I don't know, something hit me there, I don't know what it was. It's so good we're actually going to have a Christmas party there, Dan, aren't we?
16 of us.
16 of us. I can't wait. Listen, Luca, you better get the table ready for us. Anyway, listen, let's just talk about some of their specials. He's got delicious lamb, and it's straight from his farm. We recently shot down his farm, and we can tell you that it's a really high-class place.
Organic.
Straight from his farm. He does stews, he does ragus. We've had this before, with or without the pasta, 650 baht. Also does the lamb shoulder and the lamb legs. That comes in at 1,500 baht per kilo.
Yeah.
But as I said, when you want quality, you're going to have to pay for it, guys.
Yeah, you could do. And Michael's away. Michael's away with the fairies. I'm going to fly off as well.
How many years have we been working together?
Yeah, I'm not sure, Michael. A long time.
No problem, Des.
You said that he treats his animals like his babies. So if my kids, Danny and Frank, I think that's their names, are watching, I'm not going to treat you the same. You haven't got the same conclusion.
At this point, I should actually say hello to Ricky and Baza. We were 2 friends that said that we look like we're ready to say something and we don't say it.
Maybe it's because we're so bad that we look like we're going to talk and we don't know what to say.
Right, okay.
We're not that smart.
Carry on.
Okay, Sunday roast dinners. There's a horde of pubs that you can choose from across Pattaya. You really are spoiled for choice. Who would really believe that we're in Asia rather than in the UK?
Is that the correct plural? A horde?
A horde.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a horde. There's a horde of pubs.
A horde.
Look at that. There's a horde of pubs coming.
There's a masses of pubs that are running past us on a massive stampede.
So there was a horde of dancers.
Yeah, it's your new word for today. Horde. Anyway, Punch and Judy, it's off soy 17 and soy 8. Really one of the better English style bars, not Irish, they do correct me. Their Sunday roast dinner, you can choose from lamb, beef, pork, chicken. You can have a trio as well. It's got all the trimmings, including the Yorkshire pudding, and the prices start from 280 baht to 310 baht. I promise you're not going to be disappointed with that.
Yeah, and that's why we use the EastEnders theme in their advert, Dan. Yeah. Does that tell you it's an English pub?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, right. I was talking about Italian earlier on, right? There is another Italian choice you can have in town. This is a slightly different style, I would say, than we're talking about Trattoria Toscana. This one is the Angels Buffet Bistro and Grill. It's a slightly more kind of, I would say, mainstream stuff. Yeah, I think Luca sort of focuses on these specialities. This is more mainstream. Anyway, listen, they're doing a special offer just now. It's just located behind the Avenue Shopping Centre, all right? And right now, if you have a table or 2 or more people, they're going to give you 20% off the food items, you know. And yeah, it's quite a nice ambience in there. You've got aircon inside, or you can sit in the balcony and watch the world go by.
Yeah, wonderful. And I must say, actually, I'm really enjoying being on this beach today. We're blessed.
Let's do it every week.
We spoke off camera about the fact that holiday makers can come and enjoy Pattaya, whereas we're at work. Yeah, if you look behind us, this is fairly typical of all around the coast, and you can top up your tan and look beautiful. And that's where I'm taking the next link, and it's at the Nirvana Massage, which is in Soy Post Office. I've always got kind of a tan.
Do you go there for a tan? Nirvana Massage?
No, I don't, but it's on the theme of keeping beautiful.
Oh, okay.
And I'll tell you who does use a sunbed apparently, and I'm going to whisper because I don't want to make everyone know. Mark Rogers. So the rumours have it.
Can I tell you a funny story? When I film Mark doing the sport, and every week when when I change the colour, I go, Mark, how tan do you want? On a scale of 1 to 10, he always goes, yeah, give me a tan.
And Mark is the only man that walks around with a hairbrush, which some of our staff pointed out.
In his pocket.
Yeah. Well, I guess Mark. I'm struggling with names today. He probably spends a lot of his time at the Nirvana Massage. You can go there for guys or women's haircuts, wash and blow dry, hair treatment, hair colour, massage. It's all there. It's just along from the post office to the left if you stand there nearer the beach. Well worth a try. It's one of the authentic massages in there where you really will get just a massage.
Yeah, you said blow dry, didn't you?
Blow dry, yeah.
Sorry, just to make sure we.
You can always ask.
It never does any harm to ask, does it, Dan? You know.
He asked in Tesco's.
Right, okay, listen, moving swiftly on. We're losing the plot today, aren't we? Right, listen, this section's going to go on for ages, isn't it? We're going to talk about Pattaya City Hospital hip replacement packages. I'm going to run through this really quickly. 270,000 baht, which is the equivalent of 8,300 US dollars. That gives you your full hip replacement. That gives you the surgeon's fees, anaesthetist, which is easy to say just now this morning because I wasn't drinking last night. Operation room, the prosthesis. Crikey, these. I'll
leave it with you.
We know why Dan gave us this one, didn't he? Right, okay. Yeah, okay. That's the room, the care, the nursing, the hospital fee, the physical therapy, the private room. 270,000 baht. Hip replacement package, Pattaya City Hospital, Bacau.
That's it. Quick one from me. If you're a business, and you can be a business anywhere in the world, you might even just be here on holiday. We're actually using a guy called Were Humans. They're in East Pattaya, but just email them at ben@Were Humans. He actually does a lot of our coordinating for Thai Visa now, such as his expertise, and he really helped build the Inspire website for us. Yet he can build you a website starting from 17,500 baht, highly endorsed from us because we've just employed him in a full-time position as well.
Excellent, big thumbs up to Ben. Yeah. All right, next thing we're going to talk about here is a little video I'm going to be doing next week actually. It's a resort called the Ban Tong Tong, and that's in the east side of Pattaya, not far from actually the motorway actually. A great little quiet neighbourhood resort, nice swimming pool, it's got a nice kind of restaurant stuff. Anyway, it's a kind of small low-rise hotel sort of resort. It's very, very nice. You'll see when I went round and I done a kind of recce. That's technical for when you go and have a wee look before you film anyway, you know. It's got well-spaced 38 square metre rooms. It's got air conditioning, minibar, Wi-Fi access, swimming pool. You know, I could go on and on. You know, it's I think the best thing to do is wait. I think midweek we're going to be putting some video and photographs on just to show you exactly what we're talking about, you know. So that's the Ban Tong Tong Resort in East Pattaya.
Okay, Ban Tong Tong presented by Ting Tong Martin.
Yeah.
Okay, reminder, competition time. Someone absolutely wins this every week. We've teamed up with the Thai Garden Resort in Pattaya North, and every evening from 6 o'clock they have a different themed buffet from pizza, pasta, Thai, international. What am I missing? Lots of things by the sound of it. I like the German night on the Thursday. Anyway, all you need to do to win this, a table for 4, normally 399 baht per person. You can probably see a very stylish guy behind actually, with his pants hanging off. He's corrected himself now anyway.
5 minutes ago, the guy had the swimming shorts right up his ass.
only in Pattaya, only in Dongtang Beach, by the way.
Sexy man, Pattaya.
Well, anyway, email ash@pattayachannel.com. Good day, I want to win, and someone absolutely will win every week.
And you'll have a much better chance. See if you actually put in brackets, Ash, stop picking that spot on your head. I think you'll go to the top of the
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's great.
We love that.
Right, come on, Dan, let's go and have a look back at the Royal Park apartments and see what's happening there. Come on, let's go. Dan, is that Inspire the Bear?
I think so, yeah.
Right, what's he up to? Thank you. We've just left Inspire the Bear down there at Pratam Naksoi 5 Beach. He's having a great time down there, isn't he? You know. Anyway, we're right back here at the Royal Park Luxury Apartments, don't you know?
Look at this place.
Just off Thepressit Road. Anyway, somebody else, since it's Loi Krathong week this week, Dan. Here's somebody else that will float your boat, definitely. It's Smooth Mark with the sport.
Hello and welcome to this week's Sports Report, brought to you by Fraser's Jump TM, iRovers and the Lion Pub. So we go straight into the Barclays Premier League on Saturday the 21st of November, with the early kickoff at 7:45 PM being Watford against Manchester United. Then there are 6 games on at 10 o'clock. kicking off with Chelsea against Norwich. Can Chelsea stop the rot? Same goes for Aston Villa. They're playing away to Everton. Newcastle against Leicester. Leicester are flying at the moment, aren't they? Southampton versus Stoke. Swansea versus Bournemouth. Crucial game for those two clubs. And West Bromwich Albion at the Hawthorns are hosting high-flying Arsenal. But the final game of the day probably be the best, and it'll most definitely be a cracker. Man City against Liverpool. That's on at midnight. So we move on to Sunday the 22nd of November. Just the one game on this day. It is Tottenham against West Ham, and don't the fans of those clubs love each other? That's on at 11 o'clock. And then we conclude the weekend's games with Crystal Palace against Sunderland. That's on the Monday night or Tuesday morning at 3 a.m. So that's it for me, Mark Rogers, sponsored by The Cube on Pratamnak Hill Soy 2. So I hope you all have a great week, and our thoughts do go, of course, to the French.
Okay, Martin, well on that note, we've reached the end of the show. Now I'll make sure this time I'll keep you happy and stand in spot. Thanks to everyone from the Royal Park Luxury Apartments. We had fun today, didn't we, Martin, on Pratamnak Beach, and Inspire the Bear was having fun, taking the dog for a walk as well. Final words from me before I pass over to Martin is a happy Loy Krathong from all the team, wherever you are in Thailand. Come on,
Let's
Martin,
do some Loy Krathong, and let's leave the show with some Loy Krathong from last year.
One love.